Hello, my name is Ronica Williams. I'm going to be your instructor for AP2 lecture. Again, AP2, this is spring of 2023. These are the sections that I have. If you have a section that starts with 000, that is an online section of the course. If you are face-to-face, you'll be in section 0201 if you're on Alice campus, or 0301 if you are on Kingsville campus. The online sections, when it comes to meeting time, there really isn't a set meeting time. All of the lectures are recorded. There are times when you can come on to Life Size, our version of FaceTime, so that you can ask me questions or get clarification, or maybe you didn't understand something and you need me to explain it a different way. But those times are not for me teaching class. Face-to-face, if you are in Alice, we'll meet from 9:30 to 10:50 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're in Kingsville, we will be meeting from 2 to 3:20 in the afternoon. As far as access, so for my online students, Blackboard has all of the recorded lectures. McGraw-Hill Connect has your assignments. Life Size is how we will meet. For my face-to-face students, the assignments are still there on Blackboard or McGraw-Hill Connect. But as far as the the location of the class, in Alice, it's room 214. In Kingsville, it's room 112. As I said at the beginning, my name is Ronica Williams. Okay, if you are going to try and contact me, you can email me through Blackboard and that's fine, but if you do, I ask that you tell me you did it because I'm terrible at email. If you want to get a hold of me, if there is an emergency and you need to get a hold of me right now, the best way to do that is to text me, okay? So here's my cell phone number. Program it into your phone. Biology teacher, I don't care. But if you actually want me to respond, I've gotten emails there, Miss Williams, I'm having such a hard time and I can't get it to work. And that should have been a text because I spend hours on my computer at work. If you need to get a hold of me quickly, use my cell phone. I always have my cell phone. Usually the only times that you don't get an immediate response is if I'm in class, if I'm asleep, if I'm in the shower, or if I'm in the bathroom. That's it. Other than that, I text you back right quick if I see that I got the text, okay? If it's 3 in the morning and you're having issues, text me right then. And when I wake up at 5, I will see your text and either answer you or fix what you need me to fix. But again, the best way to get in contact with me, text me, okay? For Life Size, Monday, Wednesday from 10 to 11, that is an hour that I've set aside twice a week for specifically AP2. I am also going to have tutoring hours from 12 to 2 and from 3:30 to 5. If you can't meet during those specified times, let me know and I will get on when we schedule to get on to Life Size so we can talk about things. Now, in that vein, if I log on at 12 and nobody shows up by 12:10, I'm logging off again. I do have other things that I need to take care of, so I'm not going to sit there for 2 hours waiting for somebody to log in. It just isn't going to work that way. But if for some reason in that block of time you can't meet at 12, but you can meet at, let's say, 12:40, that's fine. Text me, let me know. I'll set an alarm on my phone, and when 12:40 comes around, I will log in and we can talk then. Basic information. This is AP2, Human Anatomy and Physiology 2, 2302. You get 3 credits for the class. Contact hours is 3 contact hours a week. The prerequisite for this is 2301. The recommended co-requisite is 2102, which is the lab that goes along with it. The course description, Anatomy and Physiology 2 is the second part of a two-course sequence. It's a study of the structure and function of the human body, including the following systems: the endocrine, the cardiovascular, the immune, the lymphatic, the digestive, including nutrition, urinary, including fluid and electrolyte balance, and reproductive, including human development and genetics. The emphasis on the interrelationships among the systems and regulation of physiological functions involved in maintaining homeostasis. In this class, the course objectives. Upon successful completion of the course, you should be able to use anatomical terminology to identify and describe the locations of major organs of each system, explain the interrelationships among molecule, cellular, tissue, and organ functions of each system, describe the interdependency and interactions of the systems, describe the contributions of organs and systems to the maintenance of homeostasis, identify causes and effects of homeostatic imbalances, and describe modern technology and tools used to study anatomy and physiology. What is the required text for this course? It's this, but you have all-inclusive access. Unless you decided to opt out of it, you should have all-inclusive access. That means when you paid your tuition, you paid for an ebook and you paid for the online software that actually is what you are going to use when you are taking your tests, when you're taking your quizzes, when you're doing your homework, all of that. You should not go out to the bookstore and buy this book if you are comfortable reading an ebook. If you do want a hard copy of the book, my recommendation is when you get on McGraw-Hill Connect, they actually have the ability to send you a loose leaf version directly from them. It's cheaper than what you will find normally anywhere else. So that's an option. If you want to get an older edition of the book, normally there's not a whole bunch of changes in it. So if you want to get an older edition for 15 bucks. That's great. If you've paid for all-inclusive access, you already have the book. It's just online instead of being a physical copy. Now, right below this, we have the course outline agenda, week by week. And you will notice that on the sides, I've got the important dates highlighted. What the plan is, when things are opening and when they are due. And if you go to the bottom, there is a key to tell you what each color means. So orange, that's when your assignments open, your quizzes, your homework assignments. The yellow is when assignments are due. The green is when your exam opens. And the red is when your exam is due. I do reserve the right to change dates if the circumstances dictate. Any changes will be announced in Blackboard. It's your responsibility to get any information covered in class. Now, one of the benefits of having the online class is you always have the information. It's there. If you are in face-to-face class and you miss a class, there are recorded lectures, so you should be able to pick up that information from the recorded lectures. But if something happens and we run into issues and I decide, you know what, we're not going to cover this chapter, I will let you know via the announcements on Blackboard. Something else that you need to understand. In my recorded lectures, there are times when I say, don't worry about this, we're not going to cover this. You still need to know it. I still go through it, so you're still getting the information, but you still need to know it. Because that recording happened when we lost 4 weeks worth of class. But now we're pretty much taking up the whole semester. There's no reason for us not to cover that information.